Hello guys, welcome to this video. In this video we learn pronoun and its kind. As the topic of pronouns is practical in English grammar, please listen carefully to this video. Thanks. We use pronouns to replace nouns and avoid repetition of the noun. First part is about personal and possessive pronouns. One type of personal pronouns is subject personal pronouns. I, you, she, he, it, they, we. Moreover, object personal pronouns are me, you, him, her, it, them, us. Possessive pronouns are mine, yours, his, hers, ours, theirs. We use subject pronouns before nouns. Example: I can introduce you to my friend, Alice. She is a student from Japan. Object pronouns are used after verbs or prepositions. For example, I have had a lot of students staying with me over the years. Me, in this sentence, is object pronoun. We use possessive pronouns to replace a possessive determined and a noun. Example: I do not have a phone here, can I use yours? In this sentence, the word yours is used instead of your phone. Pay attention that it's is not used as a possessive pronoun. The next part is about reflexive pronouns. There are myself, yourself, herself, himself, itself, ourselves, yourselves, themselves. We use reflexive pronouns when the subject and the object of the verb are the same. Example: you can prepare yourself a packed lunch if you like. The next usage is to add emphasis to the subject or object. Example: I clean the kitchen and the living areas myself. The third usage is with the word by, to mean on my own or on your own. Example: I clean the kitchen and the living areas by myself. After some set expressions in the imperative with yourself or yourselves. Example: help yourself. Look after yourselves. Notice the use of each other or one another. Examples: the boy taught themselves English. Each boy taught himself English. The boys taught each other / one another some new words. Each boy taught the other boy some new words. Pay attention to some special situations. We can use it as a subject to start a sentence without carrying any meaning. Often the sentences are about the weather, the time or distance. Examples: it did not always rain. It is 5 o'clock. It is 10 kilometers from the sea. To start sentences when the real subject is an infinitive or an ing form. It won't take to settle in equals to settle in won't take log. To refer to phrases, whole sentence or ideas. Example: I only arrived last month and I am still finding it all a bit strange, actually. Living in a foreign country. We use there, be, noun phrase. To show something exists, or doesn't exist, not it. Example: there is a good coffee shop near here. Not it is a good coffee shop near here. You and we are used to talk about everybody in general. We can use. In Australia you often eat sandwiches for lunch. People in Australia. We often eat lunch in a bit of a hurry. Australian people in general, and the speaker is Australian. They is used on two positions. The first one means experts or authorities. They have changed the law recently. The government. Here, they means the government. They have discovered a new kind of beetle. Scientists. The second one is when we do not know or do not need to say if the person is male or female. For example, I asked a student if they liked learning English and they said no. One-on-ones. We can use one-on-ones to avoid repetition of a countable noun. I do have a few rules. The most important one is that I want everyone to feel at home. The most important rule.